بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم.
شروع اللہ کے نام سے جو رحمان و رحیم ہے.
اقرأ بسم ربک الذی خلق.
پڑھو اے نبی اپنے رب کے نام کے ساتھ جس نے پیدا کیا.
خلق الانسان من علق.
جمے ہوئے خون کے ایک لوتھڑے سے انسان کی تخلیق کی.
اقرأ وربک الاکرم.
پڑھو اور تمہارا رب بڑا کریم ہے.
الذی علم بالقلم.
جس نے قلم کے ذریعے سے علم سکھایا.
علم الانسان ما لم يعلم.
انسان کو وہ علم دیا جسے وہ نہ جانتا تھا.
Assalamu alaikum. We start our class in the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, and welcome to all students and parents in academic session 2020 and 21. And this is class metric, and I am your English language text teacher. And now, first of all, I want to introduce your book, which is prescribed by Syntax Book Board, Jamshoro, in this session. And this is the title page, means the front page of this book. You have studied this book, and then you have the contents. And this book you will find the 26 chapters. 26 chapters are divided into two parts. The first part, 13 chapters and 13 poems. Means we have to study 13 poems and 13 chapters in this book. And then I will tell you about the work you have to write in copy. Means this is your front page of your copy. You have to write your name, class, section and subject, roll number with your permanent marker. Next you have the complete the basic information, means student's name, father's name, and then etc. And then you have the index. You have write your index date wise and week number wise, and then you have to write or make it the front page or title page of your session, first semester, midterm, and then start and session. And then you have to write the chapter number and then its name and difficult words and their meanings. This is now I am going to tell you about the first lesson of our book, that is the namely the voice of God. This is poem which is written by Louis I. Newman. Louis I. Newman was born in 1893 and he was died in 1972. He was born in Providence, Rhode Island. He is the USA poet, means American poet. He wrote the religious books and he got to study in Brown University and after the lectured at Columbia. So that's why the voice of God is such type of poem which is called religious theme poem. Why we are studying this poem? Because we find in this poem the message of God. It means message for the humanity. So first of all, I want to read out the 4 lines which you will find in your first on the page number 1. I sought to hear the voice of God. I sought hear the voice of God and climb the topmost steeple. Dear students, means the poet wants to hear the voice of God and he climbed the highest part of the building because he has the desire to converse with God. But God declared, and go down again, I dwell among the people. But God directed him that you go back, because I dwell among the people, because God reside in the human earth, God reside among the peoples. Means these are the lines which describe the poet. So that means we will find the message in this poem, that poet wants to convey a message through these lines, that God reside in always human earth. Means we cannot achieve the nearness of God through the readings or through the finding the buildings or in mosques or temples, but we find the God's nearness when we are going to serve the humanity. It means to serve the humanity, to serve the God. Means this is the message of this poem, and this is a very small poem, so that's why we are going to discuss and not more in detail. And then you will find the 3 questions in this poem. The first question, why did author climb the steeple? Why did God Second question, why did author climb the steeple? The author climbed the topmost steeple because he wants to search the voice of God. And second question you will find in this poem is that, and why did God tell him to go down again? God declared go down again because God reside in the humanity. God reside in the human nerves. And question number 3, which is the central idea of the poem, which is the central idea of this poem, say in your own words what you think is the message of this poem. Means the message of this poem is that anybody wants to get the nearness of God, he should serve their fellow beings, and because God lives in the hearts of people, that means serve to humanity, to serve the God. And then this is the message of poem, and I think you understand this lecture properly. And then finally you have to do the work of this first poem, that you have to write the question answers, difficult words, and then memorize the central idea of this poem, which is already provided you in the notes or solution. So that's why I hope that you must understand this poem. Thank you.